As we come on the air tonight, we are following a standoff in St. Pete. Thanks for joining us for 10 Tampa Bay News this weekend. I'm Miranda Parnell. A large police scene this afternoon on Gandy Boulevard at the Vantage Point condos. That's next to Wynn Derby. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Annie Crawl is live and has been there since officers and SWAT members first arrived. Annie, what are you seeing out there right now?
Miranda, as you can tell, the rain is still coming down here in St. Petersburg. It's making operations just a little bit more challenging considering everything that was going on. We've seen drivers going past looking very confused considering a lot of this area has been blocked off. So far now, though, traffic moving freely. And here's what we know so far about a man who barricaded himself inside one of these condominiums and was threatening to kill his roommate. The timeline as of now that we've heard from the St. Petersburg Police Department is that around 11:30 a.m. negotiators started communicating with 33-year-old Keith Rackett. He had been calling in to St. Petersburg Police Department Communication Center, eventually making threats that he was going to harm his roommate and officers who were trying to be involved. St. Pete Police Chief Anthony Holloway was speaking to us just within the last hour and a half that Rackett was posting online as well about his threats to his roommate while also making these calls to the communication center. Eventually, St. Pete officers as well as the SWAT team were able to remove Rackett and his roommate from their condo. Both of them are unharmed. Rackett has since been taken into custody as his roommate continues to speak with investigators.
Again, we're just not at the beginning part of it. The investigators are now talking to him. The suspect did post online what he was doing, so that's where we got most of our information. As the officers were here, he was video streaming what he was doing inside the home.
Right now, officials tell us that Rackett is being charged with not only threats but also kidnapping, but they do also tell us those charges could change very soon depending on what else they find out in this open investigation. Not to mention the fact that we've just learned as well that Rackett had the officers come to this same address about a year ago for a risk protection order. That was after Rackett was apparently threatening his ex-spouse. That's at least what officials are telling us most recently in terms of what this address had in the past. So we're learning more and continuing to investigate what else might have happened here this afternoon. For now, though, reporting live in St. Petersburg, Annie Crawl, 10 Tampa Bay News.